Hi everyone, it's April and I am here today to do something a little different. I am trying to balance my project life and my regular scrapbooking and my card making. And my card making has been suffering. So today what I've done is, it's been kind of a paper tray ink day. I have a paper tray ink stamp set. It's like this. And in the middle of the night I woke up and had an idea of what I could do with this set. And this is not what it was that I woke up and decided to do. I'm going to do a video on that next. But this is a pretty simple card, and I thought that I would share how I did it, and I thought it turned out pretty cute. So this is going to go to Operation Right Home. And also there is actually a challenge going from gray to black, and I can't remember, I'm thinking it's Casual Friday, but it'll be on my blog, whatever challenge it is that this is for. I save all these challenges off to the side in a separate folder on my email, and most of the time don't get back to them. But again, one of my goals is to work on my cards, and participating in the challenges just gives me a lot of times a sketch or an idea to start with. So let's get started. I guess I should go over what it is I'm going to use for this card. Okay, I already showed you I've got the paper tray ink stamp set, and I also have the dies that go along with this, although I didn't use them for this card. I have a red pearl pen, I have black, or it's onyx pearl, liquid pearls, soft granite Hero Arts shadow ink, color box chalk ink, Stampin' Up! Real Red, Hero Arts black, and I've got white cardstock, and I think that's it. Now let's get started. The first thing that I did actually was take a sheet of paper, and this is actually the other card that I had thought about in the middle of the night, and I'm going to do a different video on. But so I took this sheet, I kind of had an idea in mind of what I wanted to do, and then excuse me, I just started playing around with it here. So what I've done is I've taken the 3 circles that came in the paper tray ink set, and the name of the set is Sketched Shapes. So in case you are interested, I'm also stamping on my mouse pad, which happens to be Rob Pattinson, and then I have a piece of scratch paper underneath. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up my big circle with the gray. And I have to stand up to do this because I don't get coverage. There's a big hole in the center of the circle if I don't stand up. So I'm going to go here, make sure I'll push down, and then ink it up some more. And go over here. And this card is actually pretty easy. The other card that I came up with, I think it turned out really cute, but oh my goodness. It wasn't, you know, like physically hard, but it was challenging, to say the least. And I'm going to turn this. I should have turned it, I got some black, when I stamped the other, but that's okay. Fill in with the smaller circles. So I'll take my medium, and I'm going to ink that up with the black, and I'm going to stamp that here, and it's going to go off to the side. I'm going to ink it up with the black, I'm going to go over here. Okay, then I'm going to wipe this one off, because the next color I'm going to use with that one would be the red. And then I'm going to take my little one and ink him up with the gray. And I'm going to stamp him here. Oh, he looks like he had a little red left over on him. I'm horrible with white paper. Okay, let's try him again. Dry him off. Get him some gray. And I'm going to put that here. Okay, much better. And since I didn't really get a gray before on this, I think I will put that right there. Alright, then I'm going to come back in with my medium-sized stamp. Actually, I'm going to take my little stamp first, and I'm going to wipe him off, dry him off. Why these are hems, I have no idea. And I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Real Red, and I'm actually going to just stamp like that. So maybe it'll kind of look like I meant to do it. And then I'm going to take this medium-sized circle, and I'll do the red here. When I was stamping with gray, I tried to only put it on black. And then when I was stamping with black, I tried to only put it on gray. But the red, I don't mind if it crosses colors. So I can put it here and it can overlap. And I think I want another little red. And when you're using white cardstock, you have to be really careful that you get any excess ink off that you may have inadvertently gotten on your acrylic block. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Color Box chalk ink, try to make sure I don't have any other color on my hands, and I'm going to outline, just ink the edges, just it gives it just a little pop. And I want to let that dry a little bit. And then I did use the die set that goes along with this paper tray ink set. And I used the die set to get the banner. Now on this card, I did a skinny banner, but on this version of the card, I'm going to do the wider banner. And I'm going to use Paper Smooches Sentiments. I can't seem to locate the name of this one, and I'm going to use the Love Sentiment. Since these cards are for Operation Right Home, and I think this one's pretty gender neutral. I just love cards I would think would be appropriate for multiple situations. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to use my Hero Arts black. And this, I think, is going to fit exactly on the banner. So I need to, and I'm going towards the tail of the banner because I'll cut off, I don't know if it's going to fit or not, I'll cut off the excess. Ah, perfect. Now my card front hopefully is dry. I'm going to adhere it. I don't want to do that yet. Actually, hold on, step back. I want to adhere this next because it's actually going to get cut off the edge of this. So hopefully it's dry enough that it... So I'm going to put this right. So see how it kind of goes off the edge. So I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to take not my favorite pair because it's got adhesive on it. So okay, now I can finish attaching my card to the card base. Does anybody know why ATG guns squeak? Just curious. I hadn't heard. Didn't know if anybody else knew. Alright, so I'm going to, this I cut it 4 by 5 1/4, so it just fits with a little frame around the outside. Alright, now I'm going to take my Viva Decor pearl pin and just add some little splotches, almost like paint splatters. I really like paint splatters. I don't know why. I'm going to do it off to the side at first to make sure I don't have anything funky going on. And I want to stay away from my red and just put the red pearl pin near the gray and the black to bring out the gray and the black. And I'm not using liquid pearls instead of the pearl pin for any particular reason other than I don't have a pearl pin that's gray or black. I have trouble figuring out exactly what colors I need of things like pearl pins. I think I'm going to put another one here. If you get with a pearl pin or with the liquid pearls, if you get like a Hershey Kiss looking thing, if you just flick it underneath, that'll cause the Hershey Kiss to just become a lump. And that's it. This is, I think, a fun card, and I like the monochromatic type color that it's got, and it could be for male or female. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you are inspired to go make some cards for Operation Right Home and send them to our troops who are serving us so bravely. Have a great day. Be inspired. Bye.